I remember kindergarten, first couple weeks of kindergarten. My brother had just been born like 2 weeks ago prior. His birthday's August 30th. So my mom's on maternity leave, and all of a sudden we were on this lockdown, and then I got checked out, and my mom sits me in front of the TV, and like I'm seeing smoke coming from the towers, and all of a sudden the towers are starting to fall, and I didn't really understand at the time. I just knew that something was wrong.
In 2000, I ended up being transferred to Ramstein, and Ramstein, of course, in the Kaiserslautern military community area there in Germany. And I was the squadron commander for the 86th Mission Support Squadron. And what we did was oversee the personnel activities of all of the Air Force people assigned to what's called the KMC. It was a regular day. We were having a staff meeting with all the senior officers. I was a lieutenant colonel at the time. And as we were breaking up from the staff meeting, we walked out into the general's front office and saw on the news the first aircraft that had impacted the Twin Towers. And I was the first one out of the office, and I called out the other officers, said, we need to take a look at this. So we started gathering around, and that's when we saw the second airplane impact. It was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon for us, 9 o'clock back Eastern time. When that did happen, of course, you're dealing with a bunch of senior officers who have their checklists, who have their brain books and those types of things. And we immediately implemented a lockdown because you never knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, I was young and I didn't understand fully, but I kind of got a grasp of it. It shows that America, every time a tragedy happens, most Americans will put aside their differences and they're all going to come together for one common goal, which is to defeat the enemy of whatever that is.
You never imagined that anything like that could happen, but it made you concerned, afraid, not knowing what to do. Everything stopped. It was like that moment in time when the clock stopped. It wasn't just an attack on the United States. It was an attack on the world. It was an attack on democracy. Why we remember what happened on September 11th is just as important today as it was on the day that it happened. We can't ever forget. We can't ever. We have to remember. We have to remember, just like we remember Pearl Harbor, just like we remember the Revolutionary War. We can't forget.